Hey guys, welcome back to AFK Journey. In today's video, we have a response from the devs about the issues in the new season, and there are some big changes in here. Also, there is a new code, so I'll leave that in the pinned comment and the description. You can go ahead, get your free 10 pull from the code as well. But if you want a TLDR on what's going on here, essentially they're putting back all the rewards in the season to be on par with, or at least most of them. There might be a couple things I missed out on, but back to be on par with our base launch game. So chests go back to the original ones, being that the small ones go from 15 to 30 diamonds, the medium ones go from 30 to 60, not the summon inside them, which was like part of like 10 to 20 chests at the start of the game, but that's getting reverted. AFK stage loot goes back. We're going to get more diamonds and summons from those. The tower, the faction towers are going to get their increased rewards based on what we got in the in the base version as well. So a lot of those things are going back. They do address the Corrin and Merrilee type stuff as well. They're also fixing corrupt creatures and stuff like that. So there is a lot in this one. Honestly, I am incredibly happy with this response and what we're getting. But the big thing is that they're not just changing it for this season. It's going to be their baseline for every season moving forward, which I think is fantastic. Now, a couple things I would still love to see. I would love to see a roadmap, because I think a big problem with this season has been the communication and understanding of what's going on, because I still didn't, like, we still didn't essentially know what's going on in the season, because it's a 4-month thing. But when they introduced the season with the leveling system, it was going at a similar pace to launch, so it felt like we were going to get like maybe 30 to 40 days, and then it was like, then what? So we didn't really know. So I would love to see a roadmap. They don't have to tell us the exact features, but like maybe just a rough idea of what we can expect throughout the season, because I honestly still don't really know how long they're expecting the campaign to take and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see. The other thing I would love to see is, and I've been asking for this one forever, because it's something that they implemented in AFK Arena and Dislight, which is a certain region that they consider their test version, which is still public, anyone can play it. I think it's like Romania or something, and if you play that version of the game, it's essentially like their test version, and everything happens a week early. And in AFK Arena, a lot of the times where we have issues like this, they get flagged on the test server, and it's all sorted before it comes out into the global server. So I think that would be another thing I would really love to see in the game. But let me know. I'm going to go through this whole post. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know like what you guys think of this response from the devs. Like I said, I think it's pretty solid. I don't think you could really ask for much more than what they're doing here. I think it's pretty solid. But once again, you guys let me know what you think, and we'll see. So let's go through it. So let's start off with question 1. Why the nerf to AFK rewards and free gifts in this new season? Typically, and also you guys know I suck at reading, so I apologize if I stutter a bit. Plus, like the colors on this page just get me. Typically, when we plan our version updates, we schedule rewards for each season with 4 updates in mind. In subsequent versions, we have actually prepared more engaging events and gameplay features, along with ample rewards to enrich your gameplay journey. However, we acknowledge that there may have been oversights in reward distributions during the recent season launch. We sincerely apologize for any inconveniences this may have caused. To rectify this, we've decided to adjust the rewards for the season AFK stages, season's legend trial, season corrupt creature, and battle drills to match those you received during the starter story. Moving forward, we are committed to maintaining this level of generosity for every new season. Please be assured that these additional rewards are entirely new and won't affect what you'll receive from future events and activities. So once again, this comes down to one, and I want to acknowledge something that people said in the comments in my previous video, where I was talking about like I wasn't sure what was coming. So I was like, I don't have a set opinion on it because I don't know whether there's other stuff coming. But the point was made, and I really do agree with it, that it's not about the total rewards, it's about the feeling of when you're used to getting X from a chest and then it goes down. It feels bad. When you're used to getting this from AFK stages and then it goes down, it feels less rewarding and less motivating to do it. The one I really noticed was less motivating was the towers, because it felt like you were getting genuinely nothing, whereas the other stuff you were progressing to keep going through. But I definitely agree with that sentiment, so I am super glad that they are reverting this back, giving us the main rewards, like back to the full rewards that we got from the starter version of the game, which is fantastic. But once again, some communication would go so wonderful with some of this stuff. Your understanding and support is invaluable to us, and we continue to strive for excellence in enhancing your gaming experience. Moreover, rewards will be enhanced in certain modes. These adjustments are set to take effect after the update planned for this week, so it'll be later in the week. Once the update arrives, all players in the new season will be eligible to claim these the compensation rewards. Dude, I couldn't say that word. But basically, what they're saying is, I think it's going to be retroactive. If you've already completed these things, you should get it all in the mail. They've done it before. I don't think it's an issue for them coding-wise, so it should be perfectly fine. Season AFK rewards, diamonds times 100 and invite letter times 1 will be added as stage rewards for the first 1,200 season AFK stages. The 2 rewards will alternate every 5 stages, starting with the new rewards on stage 2, 7, 12, 17, etc, etc. Overall, the season AFK stages will be more rewarding than those during the starter story. Seasonal Legends Trial. This was the one I had the biggest issue with because it just felt like we lost all sources of income for these things. Every 5 floors from the 5th floor to the 85th floor, the rewards in Seasonal Legends Trial will now be replaced with those from the starter story. The 4 towers will provide a total of 36 invite letters, 360 title essence, and 120 temporal essence as rewards. Additionally, we are adding the faction acorn times 10 reward every 10 floors until the 90th floor. That is a good change as well, because acorns are a massive issue, and that the essence and the acorns were just a massive hit, so I'm glad that's gone back. Season corrupt creature. This is one I actually did notice when I was playing, but it wasn't in any of the Reddit posts that we looked at. But in addition to the current rewards, defeating season corrupt creature will reward you with soul stones S level times 15. Collect 60 of them to obtain a random epic hero, including those added to the hero wish list after their raid up recruitment event has ended. So basically it's just saying any character that's available on the standard and epic banner, you can get through these things. I'm not sure if it happens retroactively, but I still wouldn't be saving them for that anyway, but I digress. The next one, enhanced rewards for battle drill. Battle Drill Desolate Grounds. A total of 6 rounds of Battle Drill will be available throughout the entire season. Okay, cool. I'll have to double check the Battle Drills when we get in there because I haven't seen it in the season yet, so we'll get into that when we get into it. Adjusted diamond rewards in small and medium chests found on the map from 15 and 30 to 30 and 60 diamonds. Please stay tuned for more time-limited events like Glamour Gift in future updates. These events will feature plenty of rewards for everyone to enjoy. So that's next. We're going to go on to the Merrily and Corin thing. So that is all the changes in rewards coming. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, I'm curious to hear what you guys think about these ones. I think it is definitely a good change. I think I don't think we can complain about that, but if you do have complaints, please let me know and I will pass on the feedback. But bringing it back in line to standard of the base game, I definitely agree, makes it feel a lot you feel a lot more respected in that you have become accustomed to this and it stays the same. And there's definitely that thing of, if something doesn't feel rewarding enough, then you don't really want to do it and then it gets boring. So I definitely agree with that. I'm glad that has happened. All right, question 2. Heroes specialized in dealing true damage like Merrily and Corin aren't performing as effectively in Season Dream Realm battles as they did before. Are we rotating them out? Don't worry, we're not rotating out this type of hero. Our goal is to minimize the power gap between true damage heroes and other heroes, while preserving their relative advantages. But Dream Realm bosses lack significant defense stats in the current stage, before Endless Mode, which makes true damage heroes less competitive compared to other types. True damage heroes truly shine in Endless Mode. Heroes like Merrily and Corin will remain top tier damage dealers against certain bosses in that difficulty. When it says certain bosses, I hope it's not just Necro Drakon, but they still keep their viability in the other bosses as well. But at the moment, we are still seeing Merrily still be viable in the bosses as well, so I'll have to wait for endless mode to see the full adjustments and the finalized version of this, because I don't know, are we going to get to endless mode within like 30 days and then we got 3 months of it? If so, then that's a long period that we're going to regain that benefit. So we'll have to wait and see. We realize that we've overlooked your early season experience before you could unlock Dream Realm bosses on endless mode difficulty, causing some challenges in transitioning to new formations and raising concerns within the community. For the time being, we encourage you to experiment with different formations. By the way, artifacts suitable for more formations will actually be unlocked soon. You can preview them in the artifact section. They look at the one that's giving us the attack speed buff here, so obviously we will get those, and that will be a thing. We understand your concerns, but encourage you to experiment with different formations. We'll keep gathering your feedback and monitoring the performance of all heroes on our end. We're proceeding with caution on any balance changes because we recognize the time and resources you've invested into these heroes. So we're taking extra care with these adjustments. So that's it for that one. That's it for the Marilyn Corrin. Let me know what you guys think about that as the response. I think we kind of got to get to endless mode and see how it functions to know if that's exactly what it is. So we'll wait and see. What's the plan for this season? I'm confused about what's going to happen. The current season will last for about 4 months, with new content planned for release at a steady pace. We've scheduled an update for each month, bringing new events, features, rewards, and other exciting content, but we will not introduce any new progression features this season. As you progress, your stat growth will be significantly capped after reaching a certain level, similar to what happened in the starter story. This is to prevent a significant power gap between new and veteran players in the middle and late stages of the season. In the season, Supreme Arena will also set a baseline level to minimize the power gap between participants. This will allow you to play the game at your own pace. We also want to talk more about the recent changes regarding the requirements for unlocking new areas. We made these adjustments after noticing a widening gap caused by players progressing too quickly through the new areas. In future updates, we'll introduce new mechanics to address these imbalances, allowing players to enjoy the game at their own pace while maintaining a healthy gaming life balance. Cool. A heartfelt letter from the designers. Bringing seasonal content to this game genre was a bold move, and one we took on with enthusiasm. Dude, I've been reading for a long time. I'm cooked. Enthusiasm and determination. But we can't do it alone. Your support and understanding fuel our passion, while your feedback and suggestions steer us in the right direction. We're committed to improving each season with your input and creating even more thrilling content for the game. Thank you all again for your patience and understanding. Your feedback is invaluable and essential for shaping the future of our game. Finally, we want to express our heartfelt gratitude for the incredible support you've demonstrated for the new season, Song of Strife. As a small token of our appreciation, please enjoy this special gift code, which looks like a code that they've done what I do when I save any image or anything on my computer, which is just like punch my keyboard and whatever happens, happens. So that's the code. It'll be in the pinned comment in the description. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, the only 2 things, there's actually 3 things I would like to see. The first 2 are the ones I stated at the start, which would be a roadmap and the test build of the game for a region like they have with the AFK Arena and Dislight. I think it works fantastic. The other thing I would like to see is my account is on day 42 of login. It still says I've got 3 days before the season opens. Can we please fix that? Because I just want to play the damn season on my main account, guys, please. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Once again, let me know your thoughts. If you have any other issues that weren't addressed in this post, let me know. I will be providing all the feedback that comes from this back to them again, and try and keep that loop active. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.